Morning children, how are you? I hope you all are fine and healthy at your homes. Today we will start chapter number 7 from your book Moment, and your chapter name is The Last Leaf. So tell me about in which season the leaves of the tree fall into the earth. In which season the leaves of the tree fall into the earth पर गिर जाती है in autumn season. So in autumn season, in this story the autumn season has been described. Have you ever imagined about your life and death? कभी आपने imagine किया है what is your life and what after death, what about your family, क्या होगा उनका, क्या करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, what and death. That is the last point of our life. So in this story, Sue and John C. They are two artists and two friends. And in this story, Sue assumed, John C. assumed that she has died after the ivy leaves last fall. So tell me, have you ever connected your life with materialistic things? Have you ever connected your life with materialistic things? कोई ऐसी चीज, कोई भी materialistic things, कोई भी ऐसी चीज जो आपसे बहुत ज्यादा अटैच है, आपको ऐसा लगता है अगर ये हमसे दूर हो जाएगी तो बहुत ज्यादा हम एक तरीके से मर जाएंगे, about to die means ऐसा होगा. So mostly in today's world, mobile is very essential for everyone, and so many persons attached with their mobiles, क्योंकि मोबाइल में ही उनका सब कुछ, पूरी एक तरीके से पूरा वर्ल्ड उनका उसमें समाया हुआ होता है. तो बहुत सी चीजें, तो इसमें सुज़ैन जॉन्सी जो है, जॉन्सी हाँ उस एक आईवी लीफ जो है उसकी विंडो के बाहर एक लीव्स की वहां पर क्रीप लगी हुई है. तो ऑटम सीजन में सारी लीव जब उसकी फॉल हो रही है तो वो इस चीज को इमेजिन कर लेती है कि जब इस क्रीप की लास्ट लीव फॉल होगी तो उसकी भी डेथ हो जाएगी, बिकॉज ही हैज अ माइल्ड फीवर and she has a mild fever and she infected from some disease. So she imagined that after the last leaf fall, she has died. So to more understand, let's read this chapter. So children, this is your chapter number 7, The Last Leaf. It is autumn. The wind is blowing hard and it is raining heavily. All the leaves on an ivy creeper have fallen except one. Why doesn't the last leaf fall? So this is the story about in this story about describe the autumn season, and we find out the answer of this question: why doesn't the last leaf fall? Sue and John C., two young artists, shared a small flat. The flat was on the third story of an old house. John C. fell very seriously ill in November. She had pneumonia. She would lie in her bed without moving, just gazing out of the window. Sue, her friend, became very worried. She sent for the doctor. Although she came every day, there was no chance in John C.'s condition. One day, the doctor took Sue aside and asked her, "Is anything worrying John C.?" "No," replied Sue. "But why do you ask?" The doctor said, "John C., it seems, has made up her mind that she is not going to get well. If she doesn't want to live, medicines will not help her." She tried her best to make John C. take an interest in things around her. She talked about clothes and fashions, but John C. didn't respond. John C. continued to lie still on her bed. Sue brought her drawing board into John C.'s room and started painting. To take John C.'s mind off her illness, she whistled while walking. Suddenly she heard John C. whispering something. She quickly rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backwards. She was looking out of the window and was saying 12. After some time, she whispered 11, then 10, then 9, 8, 7. She anxiously looked out of the window. She was an old ivy creeper climbing halfway up the brick wall opposite their window. In the strong wind outside, the creeper was shedding its leaves. What is it, dear? She asked. 6, whispered Johnsy. They are falling faster now. 3 days ago, there are almost 100 leaves. There are only 5 left now. It is autumn, said Sue, and the leaves will fall. When the last leaf falls, I will die, said Johnsy with finality. I have known this for the last 3 days. Oh, that nonsense, replied Sue. What have old ivy leaves to do with your getting well? The doctor is confident that you will get better. Johnsy did not say anything. Sue went and brought her a bowl of soup. I don't want any soup, said Johnsy. I am not hungry. No, now there are only 4 leaves left. I want to see the last one fall before it gets dark. Then I will sleep forever. Sue sat on Johnsy's bed, kissed her, and said, You are not going to die. I can't draw the curtain, for I need the light. I want to finish the painting and get some money for us. Please, my dear friend, she begged Johnsy, promise not to look out of the window while I paint. All right, said Johnsy. Finish your painting soon, for I want to see the last leaf fall. I am tired of waiting. I have to die, so let me go away peacefully like one of those poor tired leaves. So they tiptoed into the room. They means Sue and Behrman. Behrman tiptoed in the room. Johnsy was sleeping. Sue drew the curtain together and they went to the next room. She peeped out through the window. There were only 1 leaf on the creeper. It was raining heavily and an icy cold wind was blowing. It seemed as though the leaf would fall any minute now. Behrman did not say a word. He went back to his room. Johnsy woke up next morning in a feeble voice. She asked Sue to draw the curtain. Sue was nervous. She drew back the curtains very reluctantly. Oh, she exclaimed as she looked at the vine keeper. Look, there is still 1 leaf on the creeper. It looks quite green and healthy. In spite of a storm and the fierce wind, it didn't fall. I heard the wind last night, said Johnsy. I thought it would have fallen. It will surely fall today. Then I will die. You wouldn't die, said Sue energetically. You have to live for your friends. What would happen to me if you die? Johnsy smiled weakly and closed her eyes. After every hour or so, she would look out of the window and find the leaf still there. It seems to be clinging to the creeper. In the evening there was another storm, but the leaf did not fall. Johnsy lay for a long time looking at the leaf. Then she called out to Sue, I have been a bad girl. You have looked after me so lovingly, and I have not cooperated with you. I have been depressed and gloomy. The last leaf has shown me how wicked I have been. I have realized that it is a sin to want to die. Sue hugged Johnsy. Then she gave her lots of hot soup and a mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. In the afternoon, the doctor came. After examining his patient, he told Sue, Johnsy now has to will to live. I am confident she will recover soon. Now I must go downstairs and see Behrman. He is also suffering from pneumonia, but I am afraid there is no hope for him. The next morning, Sue came and sat on Johnsy's bed. Taking Johnsy's hand in hers, she said, I have something to tell you. Mr. Behrman died of pneumonia this morning. He was ill for only 2 days. The first day, the janitor found him on his bed. His clothes and shoes were wet, and he was shivering. He had been out in that stormy night. Then they found a ladder and a lantern still lighted lying near his bed. There were also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. Jonesy, dear, said Sue, look out of the window. Look at the ivy leaf. Haven't you wondered why it doesn't flutter when the wind blows? That's Verman's masterpiece. He painted it the night the last leaf fell. So this is a story about the two friends, Jonesy and Sue. So if you have any doubt, read this chapter once or twice thoroughly. Write a short paragraph. This is your homework. Write a short paragraph on what is a masterpiece. What is a masterpiece in drawing, in art? What is a masterpiece? So you have to write down a short paragraph in your English 1 notebook. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you very much.